The two angels arrived at Sodom in the evening, and Lot was sitting in the gateway of the city. When he saw them, he got up to meet them and bowed down with his face to the ground.
My lord, please come to my house to rest. You can wash your feet and spend the night here. Then you can go on your way, early in the morning.
No, we will spend the night in the city square.
But Lot insisted that they come with him. Sodom was not a safe place for strangers to be spending the night in the city square. Finally, they agreed to go with him. Lot took his guests home and prepared a meal for them, baking bread without using yeast, and they ate. Before Lot and his guests had gone to bed, all the men of Sodom, both young and old, came and surrounded the house. They banged on his door and shouted to Lot. The Sodomites shouted,
"Lot, where are the two men who came to stay with you tonight? Bring them out. We want them for our pleasure."
Lot replied,
Don't do this wicked thing. Look, I have two daughters who have never slept with any man. Let me bring them out to you. But leave these two men alone. They have come under the protection of my roof.
You came to live here as an alien, and now you want to play judge with us? We will treat you worse than them.
The Sodomites kept trying to force Lot to open the door. Then they pressed forward to break it down. Finally, the two angels inside reached out and pulled Lot back into the house and shut the door. Then they used their awesome powers and struck the men who were at the door of the house, young and old, with blindness. The angels said to Lot,
Do you have anyone else in the city who belongs to you? Get them out of here quickly, because we are going to destroy this place. There has been a great cry to the Lord against the wicked people of this city. So the Lord has sent us to destroy it. No one will be left alive.
Lot sent messages to his sons-in-law to warn them, but they thought he was joking and would not come.
With the coming of dawn, the angels urged Lot to hurry. There was no time to lose, but Lot still hesitated. How difficult it was for Lot to leave his wealth and comfortable home in Sodom. Finally, the angels grasped Lot, his wife and two daughters by the hand, and led them safely out of the city, for the Lord was merciful to them. Here now is the biblical record of God's judgment on Sodom and Gomorrah, as told in Genesis chapter 19.
As soon as they had brought them out, one of them said,
Flee for your lives. Don't look back, and don't stop anywhere in the plain. Flee to the mountains, or you will be swept away.
But Lot said to them,
No, my lords, please. Your servant has found favor in your eyes, and you have shown great kindness to me in sparing my life. But I can't flee to the mountains. This disaster will overtake me, and I'll die. Look, here is a town near enough to run to, and it is small. Let me flee to it. It is very small, isn't it? Then my life will be spared.
He said to him,
Very well. I will grant this request too. I will not overthrow the town you speak of, but flee there quickly, because I cannot do anything until you reach it.
That is why the town was called Zoar. By the time Lot reached Zoar, the sun had risen over the land. Then the Lord rained down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah from the Lord out of the heavens. Thus he overthrew those cities and the entire plain, including all those living in the cities, and also all the vegetation in the land. But Lot's wife looked back, and she became a pillar of salt.
The next morning, Abraham got up early and went to the place where he had stood before the Lord. He looked down towards the plains of Sodom and Gomorrah, and he saw dense smoke rising from the land, like smoke from a furnace. Sodom and Gomorrah had been destroyed, but the Lord remembered Abraham, and he delivered Lot out of the disaster that had overthrown the cities where Lot had lived. The destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah and the rescue of Lot show the justice of God's judgment. He saves the righteous, but punishes the wicked. The fate of Lot's wife demonstrates how foolish it is to disregard God's warning or to disobey the word of the Lord.